Is going on, people? Hopefully you like the new little intro. Again, I'm, new at this editing thing, so it's probably not the greatest, but it's something I threw together for, again, the 25 days of Christmas. This is my, you know, special, I guess you want to call it, for the next 25 days, or now 23 days. You're going to get a Christmas movie review, whether it be a family-friendly Christmas movie, a comedy Christmas movie, a scary Christmas movie, an action-packed Christmas movie. The movies I'm going to review for the next 25 days are going to have something to do with Christmas. Yesterday, I kicked it off with one of my favorite movies, Home Alone. I thought, I could have did these together, but why not do the sequel, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. It's directed by Chris Columbus again. It's written by John Hughes again. It stars pretty much the same people, Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, among many others. The only difference is it kind of has the same premise, but this time, in the beginning, Kevin gets in trouble. They're at a school function, I guess you want to call it. They're singing. Buzz messes around with him. Kevin knocks him off the stage, and then he gets in trouble. So pretty much the same thing happens. He ends up getting sent to the attic, and then the power goes out again, and they're late again. And this time, he actually makes it. Kevin makes it to the airport with his family, except something happens at the airport where he follows the wrong person, and now instead of going to Florida where his whole family's going, he ends up going to New York City. So now he's in the city by himself, and he's pretty much traveling through, trying to find different places. The only thing that saved him was he took his dad's pack, I guess you want to call it. And this is actually one of the first movies with that talk boy. I actually used to have it, pretty much, where you talk into it and you either can speed it up or slow it down or whatever. It was a pretty cool toy. He was looking for batteries, and he kind of fell behind. But in the bag as well, not only was the batteries, it had his dad's wallet and everything. So pretty much he ends up going around the city on his dad's pretty much with his dad's credit card. He ends up going to the Trump Hotel, which he runs into Donald Trump, who actually helps him out. Anyway, the family finally realizes it. Once they get to Florida, Kevin is not there with them. It happened again. In the city, Kevin ends up running into Joe Pesci's character and Daniel Stern's character. They're now out for vengeance. They look for him throughout the city, and they find him, and again, the hijinks happen where Kevin runs into his uncle's apartment, I guess you want to call it. They find him there, and he sets up the traps in this apartment, but they think, they know what happened the last time. They know what's coming. Little do they know, they don't. It is a fun-filled movie again. Definitely, it is up there. I like the original a little bit better just because, it was the first, but this one is definitely a pretty good sequel. It does have other ones, but I will not touch those because for some reason, they made Kevin younger. It wasn't Macaulay Culkin, and it was just odd storylines. It got a little too kiddie. Not that, to tell you the truth, they weren't that kiddish. They were family friendly, but it wasn't like kiddish, the first two. But the other ones, they got a little bit too off and wasn't the same. But Home Alone, Lost in New York. I'll leave the link where you can get actually both of them. I got them in I got the whole tin with all of them in it. Again, the other ones weren't that good. But I'll leave the link where you can purchase this. If you haven't seen either of them, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, watch them. I think they're not really outdated. They were, 92 and 93, I think they came out, or 92 and 94. But they are, Christmas staples, I believe. So definitely go ahead, watch those two movies. If you haven't already, I'm sure most of you have seen them. But this is day number 2 of 25 days of Christmas. I'm not the only one doing it. I know right now the 13th Wolfman is, so definitely go ahead, check out his channel, which I'll leave the link to on the bottom of this. Check his stuff out, and while you're doing that, check out all my other sites. I have an Instagram where I show off my movies. I got a Twitter. I got a Facebook fan page. I'm part of the Dorkening every Tuesday night. Check us out. We have people, on. We interview him. Actually, we have special guests this coming Tuesday. I'll leave it a secret, but it has to do with Christmas stuff. Well, Santa Claus. So definitely go ahead, check that out. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And hopefully you like my little outro. I'll see. If you found the review you just watched enlightening and you want more of it, go ahead, hit that subscribe button.